If you're pouring your heart into your podcast, but still struggling to turn those listeners into paying clients, I've got something just for you. Imagine having a clear, simple plan to turn your listeners into buyers without relying on a huge audience or spending hours on social media. That's exactly what we'll create together in a podcast profit plan discovery call. During this free 20-minute call, I'll help you discover more opportunities for profit in your podcast and give you the next best step to turn your show into a client attracting machine. If I've got an offer that will help you expedite this process, then we can also discuss working together. Book your free podcast profit plan discovery call now by going to podcastingformoms.co/profit plan or by clicking the link in the show notes. I can't wait to chat with you. What if I told you that a podcast break this summer could actually help your growth? Today, I'm showing you how to pause your show without losing listeners, momentum, or your sanity. Welcome to Podcasting for Moms, the show for moms in business ready to start, grow, and scale a podcast that turns their listeners into buyers. I'm Jenny Soneson, a podcast strategist and fellow mom entrepreneur. You're in the right place if you want to learn how to start and grow a podcast that attracts your ideal clients and really does the heavy lifting for you when it comes to selling your offers, all while balancing life as a busy mom. Are you ready to create a podcast that grows your income, impact, and influence? Let's make podcasting work for you because as moms, we know how to get things done. All right, let's jump into the episode. Hey, welcome back to Podcasting for Moms, the show where we talk about all things podcasting, strategy, and sustainability so that you can grow your show without sacrificing your sanity or your summer. I'm your host, Jenny, podcast strategist for mom entrepreneurs and your go-to gal for all things launching, managing, and monetizing your podcast in part-time hours. Now, let me ask you something. Are you already dreaming of slower mornings, pool days, or a little break from the mic this summer? If the idea of taking a break from your podcast feels both magical and terrifying, this episode is for you. Today, we're answering the big question of, should you take a break from your podcast this summer? And if so, how can you do it in a way that doesn't totally tank your momentum? Let's dive in. So let's start here. Is taking a break even the right move for you? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but here are a few questions to help you decide. Number 1, are you feeling burnt out or refreshed? Do you have episodes already batched or are you scrambling each week? And number 3, will your audience benefit more from consistency or from you showing up refreshed and recharged later? Here's the truth. Taking a break doesn't mean that you're inconsistent or uncommitted. It means that you're strategic. Your podcast is a marathon, not a sprint, and if summer is your season of slowing down, in fact, it might be exactly what your business and brain needs. If you do decide that a break is the right move, let's talk options because spoiler, there's more than one way to pause your show without ghosting your listeners. So here are 3 approaches that I recommend to my clients. Number 1, the full break. This is where you stop releasing episodes altogether and clearly communicate it. The pros of this is that you get a total break, no mental energy is needed. The con of this is that you risk losing momentum if not planned well. So with this, you can end your season with a final episode explaining the break and tease what's coming when you return. Option 2, the soft break. This is where you slow down production, but you don't stop completely. Maybe you switch to going bi-weekly or publish shorter episodes. The pros of this is that it keeps your feed alive and maintains connection. The con of this is that it still requires some level of prep. You can use this for mini-series, replays, or behind-the-scenes episodes. Then we have option number 3, the batching break. This is where you keep publishing episodes weekly, but pre-record everything before the summer hits. The pros here is that your show runs without you lifting a finger during break. The con here is that it requires effort now to prep in advance. This is perfect for those who want to break without slowing their growth. Whichever route you take, there is a right and wrong way to pause. So here's what to do to make sure your break is strategic, not sloppy. So the first thing you want to do is communicate clearly. Tell your audience what's happening. Don't just disappear. Use your last pre-break episode in your email list to share why you're taking a break, when you'll be back, and what episodes to binge in the meantime. Number 2, repurpose your existing content. So consider dropping replay episodes from past seasons or top-performing episodes with fresh intros. This keeps your feed warm without new content creation. Number 3, keep marketing in motion. Even if you're not publishing, your podcast can still grow. Batch some social media posts, recycle clips, and promote past episodes. Or better yet, set up some automation so your content keeps working while you rest. And number 4, plan your comeback episode now. Decide what your return episode will be. That way, you're not scrambling when it's time to return. Make it juicy. A behind-the-scenes summer recap, a listener Q&A, or a fresh new strategy episode. So if you're craving more margin this summer, know this. You can take a break from your podcast and you can do it without losing momentum. It just takes a little intention, a little planning, and a whole lot of grace. If you're not sure which path is right for you or you want to make a batching plan that actually works with your summer schedule, come join us inside the Moms Behind the Mic Society or get the inside scoop in the free Sustainable Summer Series audio event. I'll help you figure out how to keep your podcast running without running yourself ragged. You can check out the links to these things in the show notes, or if you want to learn more about the series, head to sustainablesummerseries.com to get started. And if this episode helped you feel less pressure and more peace about your summer podcast plans, do me a favor, share it with another mom podcaster who needs to hear this. Until next time, here's to building a podcast that fits your life, not the other way around. I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning into Podcasting for Moms. I hope today's episode gave you the tools and inspiration you need to make your podcast work smarter, not harder. If you love what you heard, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. It means the world and helps other moms in business find the show. For more tips, resources, and support, head to podcastingformoms.co. Remember, you're not just building a podcast, you're building your legacy. Until next time, friends.